Hello everyone, welcome back to Killer Frequency. We are on part 4 of the Killer Frequency series. Last time we left off, we took a break and found absolutely nothing. Just a good mention, we are already over halfway to our 50 subscriber goal. So if you'd like to subscribe, please do. But without further ado, let's get back into the video.
We have a caller.
Okay.
You're through to 189.16, the screen. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest.
Oh
That
my
call with the teens was awful, those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the
She's
girl
gotta be the
didn't
killer.
get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest.
Whoa.
Long Ride Home. You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
But we don't have that song. As you just said, Peggy threw it out the window.
But, Forrest, you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
Nope, I'm sorry, Don. I'm just not going out there.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request.
Wait,
I
what?
know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth.
All right, I'll do it.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
your
even get a
locked
caller.
room.
That could be exciting. 189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Can't believe I'm doing this, man. I want to go outside. So wait, is this her? Oh wait, no, the fire doors. Oh god, it's in a creepy hallway.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man.
Yelly.
Out here, in the open. Hello?
This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. This is literally the start of the game. We just saw the Whistling Man. What window was she talking about? Oh, hey.
Here it is. Long Ride Home.
Get me the heel out of here.
Of course. It locks behind me. And of course the key.
Oh my god. I don't want that.
this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, elevator, or something.
Here's the basement. Y'all? This is the basement.
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses. Nah, that's all right. Do the fuses add up properly?
I think we found one fuse. I don't know if I'm gonna be hunted. I saw this one earlier though. A30.
Like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Okay. Okay, we found the second one. Which we need one more. I feel like it's gotta be back here. Check in here. Here we go. I might put it up wrong then. It might be A3, A5, A30, or A30, A3, or A30, A5. We'll see though.
Bingo!
God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
I could probably survive that fall. Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clyde.
Okay, that scared me.
I wonder how the show's going. God, please let this be the last locked door.
So they're both locked. Maybe there's a key? What? The hell? Oh, hell no.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this. Ah, there's the beautiful key. Should be able to get back to the studio. Yes!
Okay. That was creepy. I'll say that.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive, the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me.
It's 2:40 a.m. Jeez.
Why did
How
you
late
heave
did you
that
stay
thing
up?
all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
What? What? How am I so... Oh, hey. Okay. Keith Walker, Maureen Campbell, so I think these are the people who we need to look for. Car Club, Athletics Club. Chuck Brody, Athletics Club. Call for donations to help Chuck Brody. Wait a second. I feel like an actual detective putting all this stuff together now. Gallows Creek versus Quiet Ridge High, Division 2, Saturday the 8th of March, 1969. I don't think it's so simple as Clive being the whistling man. I think somebody wants it to look like him. I think it might be Peggy. Peggy might be like the actual final boss, you know? Is your car safe? Here we go. For the festival victims. The 2-year investigation into the festival accident has concluded. Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted in from the local power station, lead engineer Ant Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett, for distracted talking about horror movies. Hold up. Ant Williams. And who else? And Sean Everett. Okay, Ant Williams is connected to the list of Gallows Creek. Okay, hold on. Let's make our own board here. So this is connected to this. And then Festival Disaster. Gallows Creek Harvest Festival closed early this year after tragedy struck only hours after opening. The big wheel broke free from its supporters and rolled through town. An investigation is currently underway. More on page 12. Okay, so that's not yet connected. Hold up, we're actually going detective mode here, chat. No, I'm saying chat. Okay, so Aunt Williams is connected. Aunt Williams is connected to this. To this. Okay. And then staff surge at power station. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff and record hire 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. Possible connection. Okay. Crime syndicate impounded. 24 arrests. Police have today finally put an end. The rest remain after a member gave up information on their co-conspirators. Information who asked them anonymous and will herefore be referred as RA. RA Rebecca William. Or Rebecca Allen. RA. So this is also connected. Okay. Beep, beep, lookout tragedy. That is not a good title considering what happened in this. Okay. Hold up. Do some more investigating. Tragedy struck Gallows Creek yesterday afternoon after a bus failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. The deceased have been identified as Gallows Creek locals Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Houghton, and Mr. P. Steen, Mr. K. Steen, and Mrs. J. Mildred. Police have asked for privacy for the families of the victims. The incident is not being treated as suspicious. This might be... Local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous often tells them to contact. 1987 Clay Ridge Health. Do you care about your health safety? Good, then come on down to the yearly convention. So this might... I'm kind of cooking with this. Hold up. Blue Thought. K. Walker. Kim Walker. Local doctor K. Walker recommends all locals to get their flu shots ASAP. Flu season is upon us. 84 is no different to any other year. Make sure you are protected. So this could be like a political or like a... Okay, so what do we know so far? We know that out of this list, every single person is connected to these articles in some way. Let's go back and look at the deaths. Okay, so Mr. D. Rudd. Do we have a Rudd here? Rudd. Keith Walker and Kim Walker. So Keith Walker and Kim Walker are directly related. Okay. Mr. M. Houghton. No Houghton. Mr. P. Steen. No Steen. Mildred. No. Wait a second. No. former Gallows Creek captain Chuck Brody. Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as victim of the festival disaster. So connect these. Last year to help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can get back on his feet. Pun not intended. Drop tickets in the bucket below. So Chuck Brody is related to this. So, okay. In Kim Walker, Kim or Keith could be directly K.A. Wait, hold up. Let's reread this. Syndicate as R.A. No, it's not. Okay, so it was Rebecca Allen is who we were thinking. So Rebecca Allen. Marriage announcements. We would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker. Hold up. 1970, the year is 87. Okay. So, we would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein. Kim Walker. Kim Walker and Peter Stein. Wait a second. Where is it? Beep beep. Mr. P. Stein. Peter Stein. Mr. Peter Stein. Mrs. K. Stein. So, Peter Stein and Kim Stein died, which connects them to those dots. Can't read that. Okay, we're starting to have some connections here, y'all. Who does this look like? This looks like Chuck Brody, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this has gotta be Chuck Brody. It doesn't look like anyone else other than Chuck Brody. So Chuck Brody. Hold up. Kim Walker. So Kim Walker and... Chuck Brody. And it said he suffered, so that this is obviously connected before. K. Walker, Kim Walker. This is obviously connected. Featuring special mystery guest. The lead in featuring special mystery guest, the lead engineer. Responsible for Gallows Creek. Responsible for Gallows Creek. Justice for festival victims. Let's read this again. Aunt Williams. These are obviously connected. Who is the lead engineer, though? Who is it again? Lead engineer. Wait a second. Aunt Williams. And junior engineer Sean Everett. Let's look back at the car crash. And who, hold up, who was it again? Sean Everett. Everett. Mr. Rudd, Mr. Hughes, Mildred. Okay. Not connected, but... Okay. Call for donations. So, I think the motive would probably be... Those are identical. So, who's involved in this paper? We've got Kim, who's involved. Sheriff Matthews warns citizens look at suspicious behavior after multiple car thefts. Staff search at power plant. Kim Walker. So Kim Walker's involved in that. And then we have Aunt Williams, who's involved in this. Which also means that this is somehow connected to it as well. Yes, everything's starting to come together now. Others are torn off of this. So power station. Possibly hospital. Gas station. About the health. Wait. Do you care about the health and safety? They come down to the new. Down to the yearly convention. Mystery guest Aunt Williams. Okay. So wait, where is he at? Convention. Started health and safety activism on one health and safety workplace. So it looks like if I'm reading this right, Chuck Brody, Aunt Williams, because Kim Walker's dead. So Aunt Williams, Chuck Brody, and Rebecca Allen look like the only people who are alive. But let's look at that report. Where did the paper go? Okay. Today's the year's 1987. This is back in 1977. Do we have any record of Rebecca Allen still being alive? So her last name's Allen. What about this? So maybe the Whistling Man has some type of memo or MMO against these victims or these people. Chuck Brody has Festival Disaster. So this would correlate exactly to this, which Ant Williams was the part of. We don't know what these are. These could lead to, other than this one, but this one doesn't look like. All we really know about Chuck Brody is that he's not able to play football anymore, right? Former Gallows High football captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of the Festival Disaster. Festival Disaster. So Chuck Brody we can exactly link to the case. To help him up to his recovery, we're buying him some lottery tickets. Okay, so late last year, which means that Chuck Brody, we know Ant Williams' position, but we don't know where he's at. Wait a second. Gas station. Where could this be? So we don't really have a location for Ant Williams, other than the fact that he's going to be on a show. But I think this might be all that we need to know. So, Gallows Creek Game Day, 1969, is irrelevant to 20 years or something later. Well, I don't really call it, yeah, I call that like 20 years later. 20 years or a bit more. And then, let's see here. Sleuth Thought, Staff Search, which would obviously be the power station. Gallows Creek Power Station. 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek. It could be one of these people, y'all. Chuck Brody could have motivation to work at... Possibly Chuck Brody could be working at the power station. But other than that, we don't really know. Rebecca's obviously linked to the police crime syndicate. Okay.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Actually, not yet.
Actually, give me a bit longer.
How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Whoa.
Right. Need any more help?
Pause. The great class of 69. I think I just realized something. Wait, but we're injured. Which means they're alive still. Their marriage certificate.
Yes, please.
Sure. I think you should be methodical with this.
Okay.
Try grouping the notes by who they're about. You could also have a look at the dates and make a timeline.
Yeah, I know
Maybe
that.
that will help rule out potential targets first.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
12 students. Okay. 1987. Obviously, this is linked. Do we have another one about Aunt Williams? Aunt Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel, which led to various mistakes. They have been ordered to do community service for a total community service. So potentially it gives us a bit more info. Call donations to help Chuck Brody. So I think what we can discuss is Chuck Brody is located at there. Aunt Williams is located, but we need a location for him, dude. We can't just, let's read this in deep. Former California suffered career-ending injury as a victim of the festival. Yes, we know he was a victim of the festival. To help him on his road to recovery, we were buying him some lottery tickets. Gas station. Gas stations have lottery tickets, so potentially I think would be gas station. Let's see. Police have today finally put an ending to the long-running car thief trying to get the arrest remain. Remember to give up information on their co-conspirator. The informant who asked to remain anonymous has walked free with no more charges. So Rebecca Allen, R.A. So where would Rebecca Allen go? Wait. So this obviously puts Kim Walker at the hospital. Kay Walker recommends all locals. Wait, but what does this also say? We would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter on the 30th of May, 1970. So that obviously puts that out of the picture. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Wait, Christine's Gas and Repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The owner claims it will keep busy on an evening he asked to remain anonymous. This obviously puts Chuck Brody at the gas station. And then 1977. Ow. Hold on. So sorry. Alright. So, gas station, hospital, power station. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staffs and record, hired 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek. The accident, 5 dead, 16 injured, possibly. Okay, so the deceased have been identified as Gallows Creek locals Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Houghton, Mr. P. Stein. So 7 years later. So okay, what we were right, and Mrs. K. Stein. So obviously, which I might be right, Kim Walker and Peter Stein are dead, which rules them out of even being alive. But if so, I think she'd be at the hospital. Rebecca Allen. Crime wave 70 will be stopped, I can ensure. Okay, let's just wing this because
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
I think with motive, let's see, Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, Aunt Williams. I think it's Aunt Williams, honestly.
Aunt Williams.
And where will I find them?
Trailer park, the power station, hospital. Let's look. Okay. Trailer for cheap. Tyler, contract estate agent Tyler. Shut up. I'm sick of being local, so people are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. I gotta go hospital, man. Wait, let's do a bit more info looking into. Quiet rigid. Tuesday 1st, Sunday. Do you care about the health and safety? Get started in a career health and safety advertising. Learn more about featuring special mystery guests, the lead engineer responsible for the hulls. They say you learn from your mistakes, while I turn mine into a career.
The hospital.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
It has to be. Are you kidding
Forrest,
me?
I'm through to the hospital, but they say there isn't anyone by that name there.
What? Then who?
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god.
The gas
call
station.
board. One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Peggy, what's happening in there? Peggy.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio. You have to tell the town. I'm putting us back on air. Now.
Gallows Creek. I don't know how to tell you this, but, the gas station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and... Oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Our star was right. I still think I was right. God.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting.
I'm
And
not
if
going
that's
back
the
down that
case, we can
basement.
get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these
I
calls.
don't
Maybe
want
start
to
with that
do
creepy
this.
mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
I don't like this idea. I do not. This is such a terrible idea. Creepy basement, man. Just checking.
A key. Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Okay. This is pointing. This should be pointing here. Basement storage.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We
George.
all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
So maybe Clive actually is the whistling man. This doesn't look like...
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. Degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
hell is that?
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping. Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Okay, this looks like the last tape.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've
Right,
got
so it's not
subscriptions
Clive.
to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
Alright, well.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
It's really freaky.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently.
Here.
I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
There's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right, then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
You're kidding. Okay. Well, I don't really know what else we can look for. We've already looked everything down here. Maybe we are missing something.
This looks useful.
Investigation officer, prepared by sheriff.